Join me as I deliberately get lost in the wilderness to see if I can discover my true self along the way. Getting lost, whether it's in the middle of nowhere or in the midst of life's chaos, can be one of the most daunting experiences we face. But what if I told you that getting lost can also be a catalyst for self-discovery and personal growth? It's a concept that may seem counterintuitive at first, but bear with me as I explore the idea that getting lost can help us find our true selves. I think we've all been there at some point or another, feeling lost and unsure of which direction to take. It's a frustrating, anxiety-inducing feeling that can be hard to shake off. Sometimes it's triggered by a major life change, like graduating from college or switching careers, and other times it's just a general sense of unease that can creep up on us even when things seem to be going well. Whatever the reason, feeling lost can be a really scary place to be. The hardest part, I think, is admitting to ourselves that we're lost in the first place. It's easy to put on a brave face and pretend like we've got everything under control, but deep down, we know when we're struggling to find our way. It takes a lot of courage to acknowledge those feelings and take the first steps towards addressing them. And yet, it's precisely this vulnerability that can lead to some of the most profound growth and transformation. When we're forced to confront our own uncertainty and doubt, we're given the opportunity to reevaluate our priorities, our values, and our sense of purpose. It's a chance to ask ourselves the tough questions, like what really matters to us, and what kind of person we want to be. I've been lost before, and I've been lucky enough to come out the other side with a newfound sense of clarity and direction. There was a time in my life when I felt like I was just going through the motions, doing what was expected of me without any real sense of purpose or passion. I was stuck in a rut, and I didn't know how to get out of it. But then I took a solo trip to a place I'd never been before, and everything changed. I remember feeling scared and alone, but also free. Free to explore, free to make mistakes, and free to discover new things about myself. It was during that trip that I realized I didn't have to be stuck in that rut anymore. I could create a new path for myself, one that was more authentic and meaningful. Looking back, I realized that getting lost was the best thing that ever happened to me. It forced me to confront my fears and my doubts, and it led me to a place of greater self-awareness and understanding. It's a realization that has changed my perspective on life, and one that I hope will resonate with you as well. So here's the deal. Getting lost can be tough, but it's also an opportunity. It's an opportunity to re-examine our priorities, to discover new things about ourselves, and to find a sense of purpose and direction that we may have been lacking. My hope is that by sharing my own experiences, I can inspire you to embrace your own journey, even when it gets tough. Thanks for watching, and if you've ever felt lost and found your way again, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're interested in more videos on personal growth and self-discovery, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be exploring the power of mindfulness in finding our true selves.